Hi, I'm Ensign Strider, and this is my Godzilla 2014 movie review. Now, this is going to be my first movie review, and I don't really like doing movie reviews because movies are a hard thing to cover. They're very subjective to the person watching it. Before I go any further, I know that when I upload my videos to YouTube, the volume comes out a little loud. You might want to lower the volume a little bit, because my God, how could Hollywood fuck up Godzilla for a second fucking time? I swear to God, Godzilla, king of monsters, fucked up again by Hollywood. Leave it to Toho Studios in Japan. Hollywood, you can't make a good one. Stop trying. Please, for God, do not make another Godzilla film. Now, I'm probably going to get people disagreeing with me. I'm saying, I'm just angry because of controversy. I'm trying to get views. I'm not trying to get views. I'm not trying to get anything. My channel's unmonetized. This is just my opinion. So just bear with me, because I'm going to tell you why this one, it's not as bad as the, is it 98, 99? It's 98, isn't it? It's not as bad as the 98 original, but at least the 98 original got something right that this one didn't do. Do you know what it is? The most basic fucking thing in a film called Godzilla 2014. Do you want to know what the most basic thing Godzilla 98 got right over the new one? It shows the fucking monster. I mean, granted, the new one shows us the monster, and yeah, but it builds up for so fucking long to finally see Godzilla, the king of monsters, versus this Muto fucking thing, which I don't actually mind the design of, but you know, when they finally meet head to head, and I'm not going to spoil no spoilers, but when these two monsters meet head to head and you expect to see them clash, no, cut away from that. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see two giant ass monsters fighting. Dear fuck, you don't want to see that at all. We're going to cut to something completely different. We're going to cut to the humans, because the humans, are more interesting. You know how Transformers was, where you loved seeing the humans all the time, and you didn't want to see the giant robots that are in the title of the movie. No, you don't want to see that. You want to see the humans. It cuts to humans. I shit you not. It cuts to humans. Every single fucking time this happens, cuts to humans. It's when they finally clash, first time ever, final clash, this Muto thing, which is like a cockroach, Godzilla. It cuts to a news report about the monsters fighting, and then it just moves away to talking with humans. And this has been built up for fucking age. You're watching the film for fucking ages for this bit. You're like, yes, finally, the rest of the film's going to be monsters fighting. This is what I came to. No, cut to humans. You want to see those lovely humans, don't you, in this film called Godzilla? In fact, without going into spoilers, the basic plot of the movie is there's a nuclear bomb, and it's been stolen by giant monsters, but forget about them. It's been stolen by giant monsters, forget about them, and it's primed to detonate. It's on a countdown, fucking long countdown, and it's primed to detonate. So Aaron Taylor Johnson, is it, and his army cohorts go to disable the bomb, because the bomb has been taken by said giant monster, but forget about them, to a major metropolitan area, San Francisco to be precise. So they can't allow this bomb to go off, so they go in there, with giant monsters sometimes getting in the way, to disable the bomb. That's your story. It's the fucking Hurt Locker. I shit you not, Godzilla 2014 is the fucking Hurt Locker featuring Godzilla. Guest starring Godzilla. How? Why? Every time Godzilla shows up, you're like, yes, it's time for giant monsters fighting. As I said with the first one, they cut away to a news article of them fighting, but then you're just straight onto humans. And it's just every time you see the fight, you think you're gonna get in this movie. You keeps thinking it's building up to it, but it's gonna give it to us. It never fucking delivers. Not once does it fucking deliver. It's just it cuts away. Giant monsters fighting. You get a couple of maybe a minute, couple of seconds, then it cuts away to humans. Oh, what are the humans now? They're going into the subway. What you want to know? Let's go visit the humans. I swear, at one point. They shut a fucking door. That's it. You want to see this giant monster fight? No fucking door is shutting. You don't want to see that monster fight, do you? You want to spend some more time with those plucky humans? No. They fucked it. They fucked it up. They fucked it at least the 98 one. Let us see the fucking monster. Every time we see the monster in this, it cuts away. Just why? And then it ends just fucking so abruptly. Just like, oh, you get in the monster fight now, but it's over. It's over. There's some nice touches in there for fans, long-time fans. I have fond memories of watching it on Channel 4 in the UK late at night. I think it was either Friday or Saturday night. They just, after all the, the prime time bollocks, all the way up until like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, had finished, on Channel 4 they'd throw on a Godzilla movie just for the hell of it. It was almost just like, well, no one's watched it this time, now I'll watch Godzilla. Whoever switches the tapes off is just like, fuck it, I'm throwing in Godzilla. It's just like, I'm sorry, got a bit of a cough, but it's just, I don't understand how it's Godzilla. It pretty much writes it fucking self. It's just, they were saying on build up to this, just even when I was seeing the promo stuff and it was just, and the trailer, I was just like, there's a lot of humans in this. Where's the Godzilla? But I was excited for it nevertheless, and it didn't deliver. It didn't, and I'm so disappointed. So disappointed. It's terrible. There's been some reviews already that have given it like 5 stars out of 5. The lowest I saw was 3 stars out of 5, but I don't read the reviews because I don't want them to colour my opinion, but I just glanced at the stars just like, because I wanted this to be good, and I was just like glancing at the stars, well, I'm going to give it 5. This is The Guardian. I'm like, give it 5 Guardian, give it 5 stars, the Guardian newspaper. And then the same day I was reading the Daily Star, a tabloid, your news rag, really. Star doesn't really have news in it, but just I was just leafing through. I was bored at work, and that one gave it 3 stars out of 5. So I thought, well, this is going to be at least good. If not excellent, like the Guardian saying at 5 stars, I wouldn't even give this 1. I'd give it 1 star. I'd give it 1. Just, where are the monsters? Where? This is a movie about giant monsters, and every time we thought we were getting giant monsters fighting, we didn't get the giant monsters fighting. You cut away to other things. At one point, I was falling asleep in the cinema. I was just like, it took so long for it to build up to be anything, and it was a military thing, really. It could have been an earthquake or something, and they had a bomb in San Francisco that was deposited by terrorists, and they had to go and defuse it. There's no point. There's no point to the giant monsters being in this film about giant monsters. So disappointed. I literally cannot get over how disappointing this film is. Good things. I like the Mutors. They've got a nice design to them. They're cockroaches. I like those. There is 2 of them, and they seem to have genuine affection for each other, which was kind of bizarre for giant monsters. But I actually felt bad for them at one point because, yeah, they seem to genuinely have affection for each other. The design of Godzilla, you don't see him much, but yeah, I like the design. He's big. When they were talking about it, they said like he's bigger than the tallest building because we want to see him have a clear line of sight throughout the entire city, across buildings. Of course, he never looks down at humans. We're just ants. We're in the way. It's a shame that whenever he's actually around, he's obscured by smoke. So the fact that he's taller than the biggest building doesn't really fucking matter a jot at the end of the day. Why? Bryan Cranston is acting in this. He plays the father of the military guy. I can't even remember his name. Something. It really doesn't matter. But his acting was a joy. But he was dramatically underused, and I stress he was really fucking underused. He pretty much served no purpose in this film. In fact, you could have replaced Ken Watanabe's character and had Bryan Cranston there instead, maybe. Not that Ken Watanabe's acting was bad, it was very good, in fact. It was in the scenes he was in. He even said at one point, "Let them fight." At that point, I was actually in the cinema thinking, yeah, let the goddamn monsters fucking fight. So Ken Watanabe also was great. Aaron Taylor Johnson, who we follow throughout the entire movie, as Ford Brody. There we go, Brody was the last name. His father was Bryan Cranston. Ford Brody. We follow him throughout the entire movie, including the bits with Godzilla, apparently. Yeah, he's a good actor. I can't really say he's not. He's very likeable in this. For a military guy, I expected him to be a bit unlikable. I never really like military-style characters in films, but yeah, he does a good job of being relatable as a father, as a husband, and as a military man. He's relatable. His humanity is evident and clear throughout the movie because, you know, fuck the giant monsters. Elizabeth Olsen plays his wife, Ellie Brody. She's barely in the movie, but the scenes that she was in, she was competent. I can't really say too much about her acting because she was barely in it. At the scenes where she was interacting with her son or interacting with her husband, yeah, she was great. I can't wait to see Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen as siblings. Brother and sister, because they were husband and wife in this. I can't wait to see them as brother and sister in Avengers: Age of Ultron. They are playing Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch, respectively. Yeah, so I can't wait to see them in that movie. Anything else I liked about it? No, no. Literally, that's it. I watched it in 3D. The 3D wasn't really. You don't have to see it don't see it in 3D. In fact, don't see it. Don't see it. Just why? I paid to see it in CD in 3D because it allowed me to see the film that little bit quicker. You can see this in 2D. The 3D isn't really used. It was obviously shot in 3D, so I could see it in 3D, but just, yeah, they didn't seem to really utilise it at all. There was a couple of bits with things getting smashed, but they didn't really seem to utilise the 3D. So God knows why I paid that little bit extra for 3D, because it didn't really seem to be a big selling point. As I said, there was a couple of nice bits with 3D and just a couple of nice scenes, but this is one for 2D. Definitely, if you decide to go see it at the cinema, I personally would say don't go see it at the cinema. Don't even buy the DVD when it comes out. I would wait until this is shown on TV. Honestly, so disappointed. Matthew Broderick famously said in the '98 version, "That's a lot of fish." Well, 2014 Godzilla, that's a lot of shit. I was bored. It took way too long to build up to the giant monsters being around. It took way too long for them to show Godzilla. At the points where you thought they were going to let the monsters clash, they cut away to something else completely. Something less interesting than the monsters outside. I don't care about a bomb being defused. I don't care about a nuclear explosion. These monsters marauded over 3 islands: Japan, Hawaii, America. And we didn't see any of it. And when we did see some, it was ended dead quick. So there's my opinion on Godzilla 2014. I didn't like it, didn't enjoy it. Pacific Rim of last year was a lot more enjoyable. If you want to get your kaiju fix and you want to see big monsters on screen, I would suggest purchasing Pacific Rim on DVD and watching that rather than going to see Godzilla. King of Monsters, Godzilla. I would say go watch a random kaiju movie, Pacific Rim, if you want to have fun. I hated every minute of this film. Well, not hated, there were the slivers where we got Godzilla fighting the Mutos. It equated to about 20 minutes total. I enjoyed that. I loved that. I revelled in that. But every time they cut away, at one point I audibly said in the cinema, I said out loud, for fuck's sake, just let them fight. Gareth Edwards, who directed his film Monsters, is actually very good. I would recommend going to see that, but that was shot with next to no budget. This was shot with what, 15 million, however much it fucking was. It's not good. It's not good. And I've got fond memories of watching Godzilla as a child on Channel 4, staying up way past my bedtime to watch giant monster fight another giant monster, and I'm disappointed. I'm so disappointed. Avoid. I can't honestly say go out and spend your money. Avoid this. Watch it when it comes out on TV. Don't buy the DVD. Just, I don't know where, you can tell I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed with this. I said they shut a door at one point so we didn't have to watch the monsters fighting. I wanted to watch them fight. The humans. Why were we following the humans? In fact, why were we following Aaron Taylor Johnson or whatever his fucking name is? That's all. I don't intend to review. Oh god, I just realised the next movie that's coming out this summer is X-Men Days of Future. Wolverine Days of Future Past. I'll go see it and be disappointed again as well, I guess. I don't intend to do any movie reviews ever again. Maybe I will in the future once I've recovered from this one. Yeah, that's pretty much all from me. Just, I'd avoid it. I'd avoid this one. Seriously, wait. If you're a Godzilla fan, wait for the DVD. And that's if you're a Godzilla fan, wait for the DVD. If you're not a Godzilla fan, wait for it to come on TV. You might find some enjoyment there. It's not terrible, but it's not good. It's just merely missing the point. It's Godzilla, King of Monsters. Where was Godzilla? I've been in Seven Strider, and I should go.